Hey everybody, it's Pastor John here once again with your 3-minute message. So I read a report recently that said that anxiety is really up around the world. 7% of people reported they were dealing with anxiety before the pandemic, and in a recent study, that number has more than tripled. Anxiety, a feeling of worry, nervousness, or unease, typically about an imminent event or something with an uncertain outcome. We worry a lot, don't we? Well, the Bible has something to say about that. 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 7. Give all your worries and cares to God, for he cares about you. What an encouraging text, right? God is there with us during our anxieties, during our worries, and we can bring them all to him. But I don't think you know it. This verse is actually better than you think. Let me keep reading in verse 8. Stay alert. Watch out for your great enemy, the devil. He prowls around like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour. Stand firm against him and be strong in your faith. Remember that your family of believers all over the world is going through the same kind of suffering you are. Now, that doesn't sound very encouraging because I just read that the devil, who's stronger than us as human beings, is actually trying to take our lives from us. That doesn't sound very good. But the reason I like this text and the reason I think it makes verse 7 so much more powerful is because when I think about the things that I worry about, most of the time the things are not life-threatening. They're not things that really make that much of a difference in the grand scheme of things. Like, I wonder, for the most part, whether or not people are going to listen to me. I worry about whether or not the meeting today is going to go well. I wonder if the presentation that I put together is going to be understood. These are things that I worry about. But those things have relative importance. They're not that big of a deal. So when Peter lists this thing and talks about the devil being like a roaring lion, it elevates it to me and says, basically, that's something legitimate to worry about, and God is there to support me, to be there with me, and to carry me through it. And then he says, cast all of your worries on him. So it's like, here's the thing that you really should be worrying about, but guess what? God will take all of your anxieties from you. He'll take anything that you're worried about, no matter how little you think it is. That's a huge thing to me. So today, I want to cast all my anxieties, all my worries, all my cares on him. I want to give them over to God. I want to ask him to take them from me. I want to ask him to handle them for me. And I want to invite you to do the exact same thing. Let's be anxiety-free. I know it's not that easy to just snap your fingers, but let's at least try to turn it over to God so that he can have his way. God bless you.